The first time my Tesla's autopilot disengaged mid-curve, I blamed the road. Clear weather, perfect lane markings, smooth highway. Yet suddenly, yellow steering wheel flash, system disengaged, hard correction, adrenaline spike. At first, I thought it was just software being imperfect. Later that night, I opened service mode. What I saw changed how I use autopilot forever. Repeated steering override spikes, thermal load fluctuations, actuator correction logs. That's when I realized something most Tesla owners misunderstand. Autopilot isn't just software, it's hardware under stress, and the way you use it can quietly shorten its lifespan. The big myth about autopilot. Most owners think autopilot is just code, but behind that clean interface are steering actuators, torque sensors, cooling systems, cameras, processing units. Every time you yank the wheel mid-turn, slam the brake to disengage, rapidly toggle autopilot on and off, force it to operate on unclear roads, you create physical stress events. They're small, but cumulative, and over thousands of miles, that matters. Mistake number 1, fighting the wheel mid-turn. This is the most common one. Autopilot enters a curve. You think it's turning too slow, you grab the wheel. That creates a torque conflict between mechanical steering input, algorithmic steering command. Inside the steering actuator, micro corrections spike. Do that repeatedly, and calibration stability drops. You may start seeing more frequent disengagements. Apply slight steering force warnings. Subtle jitter in lane centering. When I stopped interfering mid-curve and instead either trusted it or disengaged before the turn, my disengagement rate dropped nearly 40%. Smoothness increased immediately. Rule: never fight it mid-action. Mistake number 2, using it on the wrong roads. Autopilot is designed primarily for clear highways, strong lane markings, predictable geometry. Using it on faded rural roads, construction zones, complex intersections, forces cameras and processors to work harder. Higher processing load equals more heat. More heat equals more wear over time. Autopilot thrives on consistency. If you constantly test it in edge cases, you're increasing internal stress. Use it where it performs best, not where you're curious. Mistake number 3, brake disengagement. This one surprised me. When you tap the brake while autopilot is engaged, the system doesn't just turn off. It performs a rapid state transition, pauses steering commands, flushes sensor buffers, logs intervention event, rewrites short-term data. That's a heavier process than gently disengaging via stock or light wheel pressure. Thousands of brake-based disengagements create unnecessary log cycles. Instead, use the stock or apply light steering pressure.
Already am close to Hamilton Marketplace. Can you set the Home Depot as the first stop?
Cleaner exit, less system shock. If you care about using your Tesla correctly instead of just using it casually, this channel is built for you. I break down the hidden mechanics behind Tesla ownership, autopilot, battery health, resale value, insurance algorithms. The stuff most owners never learn. If you want your Tesla to last longer and perform better, subscribe now. Because next week, I'm exposing the charging habit that quietly accelerates battery degradation. Now let's continue. Mistake number 4, dirty cameras. Autopilot depends on visual clarity. Dust, pollen, water streaks all reduce camera confidence. When visibility drops, the system compensates. That means more image reconstruction, higher processing load, increased thermal output, small effect per drive, large effect over time. Once a month, wipe all cameras with microfiber cloth. Check for smudges on pillars and windshield. It takes 2 minutes. It reduces unnecessary computational strain. Mistake number 5, constant toggling. Many drivers treat autopilot like a toy. On-off, every engagement triggers, sensor recalibration, steering system alignment, system state confirmation. Repeated short engagements create more cycles than long, stable usage. If you engage autopilot, Commit to it for several miles. Stop testing it every 30 seconds. Consistency reduces mechanical cycling. Mistake number 6. Overusing it in city driving. Autopilot in heavy stop-and-go traffic. Constant braking. Constant acceleration. Frequent intervention. More system adjustments per mile than highway use.
Park button and that will reset it, and then you can continue back on enhanced autopilot.
It can handle it, but heavy city usage creates more micro adjustments. Highway usage is far smoother and less stressful. Think of autopilot like cruise control on steroids. It's happiest on predictable terrain. Mistake number 7, ignoring thermal signals. If autopilot starts, feeling slightly delayed, showing minor lag in visualizations, becoming more hesitant, that can indicate thermal stress. Give it rest. Let the system cool. Autopilot hardware includes processors and cooling systems that behave like any computing device. Heat is cumulative. If you constantly push it in harsh environments without pause, performance degrades faster. The symbiotic approach. After changing my habits, I adopted a new mindset. Instead of treating autopilot as a babysitter, I treated it as a partner. That means engage on proper roads, disengage smoothly, avoid torque conflicts, maintain cameras, allow cooling periods. The result? Fewer disengagements, smoother lane centering, more predictable behavior. Not because software changed, because my behavior changed. Why this matters long term. Tesla's autopilot improves through data. Your driving patterns influence. Intervention logs, correction frequency, confidence scoring, smooth doctor. Drivers generate cleaner data. Erratic drivers generate chaotic data. And that affects both your experience and the fleet's training input. But beyond AI training, there's something simpler. Less stress equals longer hardware life. Steering actuators, sensors, cooling systems, all benefit from consistency. Final takeaway. Autopilot isn't fragile, but it's not indestructible either. Every override, every panic brake, every unnecessary toggle adds up. If you want autopilot to stay smooth, stay accurate, stay reliable, use it intentionally, engage smart, disengage gently, maintain visibility, respect thermal limits. And if you want to keep learning how to actually optimize Tesla ownership, not just drive it, make sure you're subscribed, because the difference between average owners and optimized owners is understanding the system. Drive smart, partner wisely, and let autopilot work with you, not against you.
Over-the-air updates continually improve and add new features to Autopilot.